Hi everybody, this is Dee over at Aloha Astro, and today is March the 6th. We have a new moon in Pisces at 11:03 this morning Eastern Time at 15 degrees 47 minutes. So let's take a look at what I wrote for the forecast for the day, and I found this painting which is absolutely beautiful of the unicorn, and there's that new moon up in the corner and looks like a nautilus shell. Very Piscean, Neptunian energy there in that painting. So, new moon in Pisces, Wednesday, March 6th, joins both the Sun and Neptune, the planet that rules Pisces, and the 12th house, amplifying the mutable water energy to a high degree. Anything seems possible if you can imagine it, and many things are desirable, but narrowing your choices down to what you really need or want may require some quiet time of introspection. It is said that you should always give what you most like to receive, and this may be evident now while the moon forms supportive sextiles to both Saturn conjunct Pluto in the cardinal Earth sign of Capricorn and Mars in the fixed Earth sign of Taurus. Water feeds Earth, so the manifestation of money and material things can be assisted by appreciation, generosity, and cultivating the best in others. It is possible to heal self-worth issues that hold you back from love and success now, while Mercury retrograde in Pisces joins Chiron in Aries, forming a sextile to Venus in Aquarius, fostering self-love and acceptance of other people's individuality and need for love as well. The grace that the Pisces new moon and Mercury retrograde can bring could help you finally forgive and release past pain. A realistic change for the better that carries the potential for opportunity and expansion is on the horizon due to Uranus entering Taurus, forming a trine to Jupiter in Sagittarius. Mercury retrograde always presents a chance to go back over something, and Pisces-Neptune 12th house is associated with other planes of existence and the afterlife. If there are loved ones you missed who have passed, talk to them today. They may come to you in a dream or send you a sign that they are with you. So that's my look at what's going on in terms of the planets. We can look visually here at where they are in the heavens and see the aspect patterns that are dominating, and most notable of course is all this Piscean energy, and there are the sextiles here to the Earth energy of Saturn and Pluto and Mars, and those are two very realistic or grounded points of energy, bringing the inspiration and idealism of Pisces out to its highest level. I think we're more inclined right now to see the positive manifestation of Pisces moon transit than we would be seeing some of the negative or shadow side of Pisces, because it gets such good support from some very realistic, grounded energy. And changes, oh yes, they're coming, they're happening. It was not too long ago that we actually had Uranus move into Taurus, and then it retrograded back out again right after we were just getting into the swing of it and adjusting to it and integrating that new earthy energy in a planet of change rather than the more fiery nature of Aries. And so here we are, being given, I feel like, a second chance at something. So what would that second chance be? That is probably dependent upon you and what you want to bring back around into your life. Mercury retrograde also is giving us the opportunity for something, and it may be the last chance at something because of the 29th degree there, or the final degree that Mercury is holding today. So let go of something you need to let go of. If you've, let's say, tried to quit smoking 3 times, well, maybe 4 times is the charm, and now you can change and let go of it. If you keep remembering some failure in the past or somebody who's hurt you or whatever, this can be a time where you can let go and you can not necessarily forget, but the forgiveness and the release is possible now, so that you can move on to better things and be more whole and not have parts of yourself left behind in the past. Now, there is always some association with particularly death and elders when we have Pluto and Saturn and Capricorn joined together, and the favorable aspects that they are making here, as well as the T-square it forms with Cancer energy, the North Node in Cancer, and Uranus entering Taurus, that you may be able to reconnect and actually communicate, or perhaps just understand somebody from your past who has gone on. And if you're seeking communication, the Pisces moon is an excellent time to do that. It basically opens up the channels. It's a very intuitive sign with no limits or boundaries, and if your mind is open and you are looking for the signs or listening, you will probably get a message if you want it. So it is up to you if you want to do that. It can actually help you with healing any ancestral things that might be patterns that hold you back. So if you're looking for healing at a very deep level that has any type of karmic overtones or something about your ancestry, heritage, past life, anything like that, then do the work of it. A T-square always involves some work, and maybe you would need a facilitator, a go-between for you, whether that's somebody trained in hypnotherapy and regression, or somebody trained in energy work, or somebody who would pray on your behalf or do anything like a shamanic soul retrieval. Any of that would help you in doing the work of anything that is very deep. So seek out the spiritual help and do the work of it if you are looking for getting into the deeper roots of something that might impact family and past history and your future and ability to do your purpose here on this planet and to be successful and to be confident in yourself. So I think that's about it of mention in here. And let's take a look at the Sabian symbol. We are at 16 degrees. We round up from 1547 to 16. And it says, in the quiet of his study, a creative individual experiences a flow of inspiration, reliance upon one's inner source of inspiration or guidance. In this last scene of the great ritual of cyclic existence, we are dealing with various aspects of the process that enables man to confirm, formulate, and perpetuate the original creative impulse, which has become self-actualized in a myriad of ways throughout the cycle, short or long as the cycle may be. This first symbol strikes the keynote of truly significant creative processes. Their source is above, beyond, but also around the individual creator. The inspiration, original and individual though it may be, is given a form which is conditioned by the cultural, social, and religious background of the creative person. In a sense, every genius merely records an answer to the needs of his time. The hands that write, play an instrument, or mold a plastic material are his own. The urge or drive back of the flow of inspiration has arisen in the vast collective mind of man. This is the first of the 70th series of 5 symbols. The individual aspect of the creative process is emphasized, as is the individual's need for concentration and at least inner quiet. He must have faith in his own subjective strength. So, of course, you know, the Piscean Neptunian influence is all through this symbolism, and Pisces, Neptune, the 12th house, rules dream state, meditation, other planes of existence. It is a house that has to do with beauty, inspiration, healing, retreat. I call it the cocoon house, where the caterpillar goes into its cocoon and then will go through the metamorphosis that results in the butterfly, the emergence into the first house of self. So there can be a connection with something that is greater than you at this time, and the awareness and understanding that you are both a vessel and a conduit for energy that is beyond you, and that you are part of something that is all that is, as well as the collective consciousness of society, which is also very Pisces, 12th house. So tap into your inner self, spend some time in being alone, work on your dreams and visions, reconnect with your faith, ask to speak to your guides and angels, whatever you feel moved to do at this new moon. We are in the dark time now where we can rest, retreat, withdraw, and we can easily access things through the intuitive level, and we can be excellent receivers as well as telepathic projectors. So use both of those in whatever way you feel is going to be of benefit for you. And as always, during the extreme of new moon or full moon, be safe and be aware that other people are as impacted by the intensity of a new moon or full moon as you would be, and people don't always behave according to character. And Pisces can be a very emotional sign where you might find that people are behaving a little bit strangely and not like themselves. So be patient, be tolerant with others, be patient and tolerant with yourself, and have a nice hot bubble bath and a glass of wine or something, and relax, take it easy this evening, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.